Hey guys, welcome back to RC Legends, and as always, thank you for stopping by. So, I've got something very cool to show you. It's almost a mystery box, although I kind of know what's in it, but that actually doesn't mean much, as I'll explain as I go on. So, a massive thank you to my good friend Joseph. Joseph sent me, God, I always forget he sent me that much stuff, but the standouts, he sent me the original RC10, and he also sent me the Schumacher SST touring car, which we've made videos on. Just a top guy, really into the hobby in the right way, which I absolutely love. So anyway, he messaged me out of the blue, said, I'm going to be sending you a car. And I was like, bloody hell, because it's like, I don't expect anything like that. So he gets into it and he said, in fact, I'm not even going to tell you what he said. Let's open the box up and then we can go through. So there's actually two cars in here. Now, these are touring cars that he's actually restored for me, and then he's given me them for my collection, which is just crazy. One I know quite a lot about. Well, not I know about, and the other I'd never heard of. So it's kind of really cool. Anyway, let's open. Apologise for the noise, my friends. You know, opening boxes on cameras. Not actually, I do apologise for that, but the microphone sometimes takes away. I've watched videos back and it's not actually that bad. Alright, if I could cut straight. Right then. Obviously we'll bring the camera over once I've taken this stuff out of the box. So we've got... Oh wow, he sent me a Tamiya RC lineup catalogue. That's cool. Sorry, I'll just open this bag. He always sends little bits of extra stuff with his boxes, which is awesome. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. We'll have a good flick through that. I don't know which year this one is, it'll tell me. 2016. That's class. Right, there's the manual. Oh, there's both manuals, so we won't show them just yet. And, oh wow, what we got here? Got a HPI racing catalogue. That's cool. We've got... Oh, I love stuff like this. HPI bodies. That'd make a nice poster. Get that on the wall at some point. Oh, excellent. I didn't know this was in here, so this is very, very cool. We'll flick through that later. Right then. So, oh my gosh. There's a bag of bits as well. Alright, let's do this one first. I can see some, well, I can see a purple wheel. Need the knife again. Awesome view in this, isn't it? Wowza, that looks very cool indeed. Wow. He said this has been fully restored, but oh my gosh. You weren't lying, Joseph, were you? Oh, it's like it's brand new. Now, I should have gone back through my messages. This might be... Oh, so first of all, I should tell you what this is. Unless you know what it is. So get this. So this is the HPI RS4 Pro touring car with original wheels, which is kind of important. Again, it's fully restored. Again, we'll bring the camera over. This thing is gorgeous, and I didn't actually realise how gorgeous this thing is. So it's four-wheel drive, dual belt. Oh my god, it's stunning. Oh, he's lock steering again. He does that. Oh, it's a tie wrap. Got you. Oh my god. Sorry. I know this is crap viewing, but that is stunning. I do enjoy a touring car. I really do. That is class. Yummy. Anyway. So we've got a pack of wheels and tyres, slicks on. Not glued. Don't know if they've got foams in. No, they haven't. So we've got a set of wheels and tyres. So I might just need to buy a set of slicks and inserts for that, and then that's finished. This is obviously for the other car. some foams. Oh wow, more wheels. So there's more foams. We've got some more wheels. They kind of remind me of Schumacher touring car wheels. Could be wrong. Oh my gosh. What's this for? And then we have a HPI motor plate, purple anodised. Doesn't say for what car, but I'm guessing because this is silver. Let me just see. It's that plate, isn't it? Okay. So I don't know if he deanodized the motor plate on this or if that was like an upgrade. But obviously that's anodized purple. So you 100% know I'm putting that on this car. It's extra bling. Wait till you see this car close up. It is absolutely stunning. Carbon everywhere. And then we've got a bag of radio. We've got some old radio gear. An old 3-step mechanical speed controller. Resistors. But I see a motor in there. And as you know, I do like an electric brush motor. It's got a motor plate on it from Grasshopper Hornet, possibly Lunchbox. So it's a Speedworks Super Speedway stock motor. Oh, that's awesome. Looks in not bad condition as well. So obviously I'll whiz that off and then we'll get that into the motor collection because I do not have that one. That's awesome. Don't think there's anything else in there that we need to desperately flag up. Put it on the floor. And then finally, something. Oh, he sent me something else. What's this? Micro brushes. Oh, he was talking about these. Precise application of adhesive paints and solvents. So they've got these really tiny nibs on them. Oh, I don't even know. Probably a little bit of foam. Very cool. I actually bought some. So where I'm from, we call them cotton buds. You know, you clean your ears with them over here, or US, I think you call them Q-tips. So I use them a lot, especially if you're taking a little bit of paint off. And anyway, I was in the hobby store, the toy, what's it called over here? Toy and something Central hobby store or something like that. And they've got a Tamiya section. And they weren't Tamiya, but by it, they had this big pack of Q-tips, but with much thinner, not bushy, cotton wool and pointed at the end. I may have even seen Keith over at RC Icons use them, and that's why maybe I looked for them. I think actually that's what happened. So anyway, I've got a big pack of them now. I do apologise, I digress. I've not made a video for a while, so I'm kind of feeling a little bit chatty. Okay, let's see this thing. So underneath, I should have said, organised as always. So Joseph sent the actual RS4 Pro, HPI RS4 Pro manual, which is so cool. So cool. And I also have the manual for this. Now, I've not ever seen one of these before. I've not even heard of one of these before. So he did say do your research on it, but I've decided not to. I wanted to see it first, and then... Sorry, let's get it out. Oh, look at that. Holy sugar. Now that's a very good looking touring car. Wowza. Oh, he's tied up to steering again. Wow. Exciting performance touring car SV10. Got that bulkhead at back and front. Alright, that's really stunning. Again, didn't know. So, let's try get the pronunciation correct first of all. So, the manufacturer is Kawada, I think. Kawada. Kawada. Radio control model. And this is, as I said, this is the SV10. Oh my god, how do you pronounce that? So, the model name is SV10 ALCYON. Alcyon? Don't no idea how you pronounce that. Never heard of Kawada. Joseph said that this is an extremely capable touring car. Again, that would have been at the time of release, not now. But But yeah, I will be doing more. What I'll do later on, obviously I want to change that motor plate. I need to order some slick tyres for that. I guess... I'm sorry, I was looking at these wheels and I'm wondering, are they the actual wheels for this car? Why I'm doing that is I tend to go dished touring car wheels on all my touring cars just because I like that look. But if these are the same wheels, which it's kind of difficult to see in the man. No, they're not. They're not. So what I might do is buy 2 sets. No, it's got the HPI wheels on. Oh, right, I don't know. Point being, I will come back in another video at some point, and when we've got it all ready to display with wheels and tyres on both, motor plate change and whatever. But this has actually got all the body mounts on it, just all tucked down. So cool, so cool. So yes, don't know anything about that, this one, but it's absolutely stunning. What you're gonna see stands out straight away for me. So you have the normal touring car chassis setup, which is always large chassis. Sorry, it's usually a carbon double deck chassis. So you get your large bottom plate, and then you've got your carbon that goes across top, and usually carbon front and back shock towers. This particular car, the Pro, has actually carbon down the opposite side of a rear bulkhead as well, excuse me, which is a nice thing. But the reason I'm saying that is, that's so cool. This thing has carbon double deck, but it's more like a treble deck because you got your main chassis and then you got these 2 runs of carbon that run down each side, which is very, very cool. We saw that on one of Dennis's other cars. What Dennis brought me, I think it was in his X-Ray 4-wheel drive competition racing buggy. I'm sure it might have been a Schumacher, but they'd gone down for this style of, what would you call it, top deck, for a better word. This thing is gorgeous, really, really nice. I'm actually looking forward to getting into this at some point and finding out all about it, but it's bloody attractive. Right, let's bring a camera over and we'll have a good look at these. Right, so this is the first one, which is a HPI RS4 Pro. What a thing, my friends, what a thing. So what I've just done with this, I've taken the rear body posts off. The belt tensioner was completely away from it. Josie probably did that, so I've just brought the belt tensioner down just to put a little bit of tension on that belt, not too much. And I took the wheels. He sent me that full wheel and tyre set, so I've taken the brand new slicks off of those wheels and put them onto these HPI wheels for now, because as I say, I might go dished because that's just my thing. But yes, I would say this is one of, if not the best HPI touring car. I think a few of you might agree with me on this one. Oh, look at the condition it's in. Wowzer. It's just absolutely incredible. I don't even know the year for this. I should have looked all that up, but as I say, we will do another video on this at some point. And it's yeah, the drive, dual belt, but nice. So has this got anything on it to hold the spur? So we've also got the normal diff. Right, so this is normal diff front and back. God, that is a good looking thing. So, as I showed you earlier, he's also sent me this. Now, obviously it doesn't say for an RS4, but I'm pretty certain looking at this, that's what it's for. Well, 100% that's what it's for. So yeah, at some point, I guess when if I do go for dished wheels and get some foams for these tyres, when we put those on, we'll transplant this onto the car as well. Just for that extra little bit of colour there, which will look cool. Don't know if you can see the bulkhead. There it is. Kind of hidden away slightly. What a gorgeous touring car. Absolutely gorgeous. What a thing. Yeah, I'm absolutely made up with that. That is awesome. And he also sent the actual manual for it, which, you know, it's just super cool. I don't collect manuals as such, but it's always nice to have them sort of stored away. Yeah, it's so cool. That is going to look rather damn nice in my touring car collection. I think now with the amount of touring cars I'm getting, and I'm not talking about the Tamiya TRF touring cars, of which I have 4, but they sort of stand alone in the TRF cabinet. But obviously we've got these 2 now. I'm definitely going to get an X-Ray. We've got an SST. We've got a Tamiya F1 chassis. So point being, I could probably get another full cabinet and just do it full of touring cars, no shells. I think that would look fantastic. Right, moving on to the next one. Look at this thing. Oh my word. All I've done on this, I've taken all 4 body posts off this one. The nicked the tyres off this one for the RS4. Just put these wheels on for now. I don't have any tyres for this one, and I've got a nice little mechanism underneath here to belt tensioner, which I've just done as well, and that feels really nice. I think the only thing this thing is missing for me is a foam bumper. Now, looks like that might have been an optional extra, and I'll go into that in a bit. But yeah, put in the comments if you've seen one of these before. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. So cool. So cool. It's just the turbo savers, arms catching, but you get the gist of how that works. Oh, I'll probably take that servo head off actually. So yeah. And that's what I was saying about those carbon, all that carbon upper deck. It's actually, look at that, it's actually got, that's all one piece carbon with the motor plate in carbon as well. God, I've not even, I don't think I've ever seen that before on a touring car. It's normally got an alloy plate on it. And another interesting thing is a steering. See there, that post there, which is there. So it's just just got one single thing for the steering, where most touring cars have 2 arms. This just pivots on the one in the centre, which is very different. In fact, I've definitely not even seen that before. It reminds me slightly of an X-Ray T1, ever so slightly, but not the top chassis bit. Those bulkheads are gorgeous. So again, 4-wheel drive, dual belt. If I put my hand on the spur, so we've got normal, what I presume will be a ball diff, but on the front of this car we have one-way fronts. So when your power's driving forward, all 4 wheels turn, but when you let off the power, you're going to have no front wheel braking. It's just going to freewheel, which some people like, some people don't, but a lot of that depends on the track you're on. Wow, I'm blown away. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore the RS4 Pro. It's stunning, but I knew that car. This is just incredibly different. I'm absolutely blown away. I'm just so happy that this is in my collection, because it's just one of those cars that I never knew I needed. I say that a lot. So let's try get some. So that's the manufacturer, Kawada, I guess, and the model is the SV10 Alcyon. No idea if that's pronounced like, it looks like Alcyon. SV10 Alcyon. So again, full manual with it, but interestingly, when I opened it up, it's got the optional parts for it. So there's a hard main chassis, hard universals. Anyway, the anti-shock bumper, that's why I think it might not have come with a foam bumper. But again, I don't know. Sway bar stabiliser, it's got sway bars on. No, it hasn't got sway bars on this one. Super one-way drive, so it's probably got that on already. Gear holders, bulkheads, front way drive. Oh, super one. Oh, okay, so it's 2 one-ways. So you got this one, which is a super one-way drive. That's all it really says. And down bottom, you've got the front one-way drive. Oh, that's interesting. Don't know what that difference is. I presume they both go on the front. You wouldn't have a one-way on the back, would you? And again, yeah, the manual. Absolutely tip-top class. Just put them both together. Look at that. Joseph, if you are watching, again, I know I always say it, but I honestly can't thank you enough. That is, that is absolutely fantastic. And again, we will come back at some point when we're finishing these cars off to ready to go on display, and I'll show you them again, and I'll have a little play with them, and I'll actually do some research about what the years they came out, because I'm super intrigued, especially with this thing. I'm super intrigued about that. So I will end this video here because I'm too lazy to set it all up again and do an outro. Joseph, just once again, a massive thank you, my friend. This is truly an awesome donation, and I will take extra good care of these cars, and I'll send you pictures once it's in the display at some point. Just made up. And again, I thank you to everyone watching. Again, put in the comments, especially this one, if you've actually raced one of these things. I'd be really curious to see what your sort of thoughts were. I guess it's Japanese. Obviously HPI is Japanese, but I'm guessing this is from Japan as well. Kawada. Sounds Japanese to me. Anyway, as I say, thanks so much for watching, my friends. Massively appreciated. Do all that good stuff if you like what you see. Like, subscribe, say hello in the comments, leave a thumbs down if you think I'm a dickhead. All that good stuff. And as they say, I'll see you on the next one.